kind of lived a quiet life, work, family, that sort of thing. And then when I got into writing the book, it pushed me to do a bit more community stuff and get more involved and more out there. And it inspired me to see, well, what can I do? You know, I've come to this point in my life, how can I help somebody? And this event is a celebration of literacy. But as a kid, I couldn't read or write. I struggled with reading and writing. Been through ups and downs. There's a lesson in all of that. There's something that's happened to you that could teach somebody else something. You know, who's going through the same thing that you've gone through, the same challenges that you've gone through. And that is where the book is one of the best platforms to do. Yeah? And that's what this is about. You know, like what I said, the challenge, it pushed me. It's survival or things. You want to survive. So, you know, folks, that's what it is. You've got to challenge yourself. And even like what I was saying before, if you want to be an author or you've got writing, don't feel scared. Challenge yourself. You know, write little bits and pieces, share it with somebody, see what they think. You know, see if you've got something there. You know, and then go for it. But I found through challenging myself that was what worked for me. And although I struggled with reading and writing, if somebody said to me, you're going to be standing on stage when you're older, talking about a book that you wrote, I would never believe that. But I would like for my journey and my experience in life to teach others that you can turn something that is a weak point into your strong point. You can turn it around, you can flip it around whichever way you want. I said, so any questions regarding what I've shared with you so far?
You share your book with your family members? Have they read it?
They have read it. Like I'll touch on that actually. One of the when I was writing it, trying to put it together, you know, you sort of think of what is your why, what keeps you going when you're working towards a goal. One of the things that kept me going, I had a vision of me handing my mum the book, and at the time the book wasn't even there yet. I mean, there wasn't even really anything happening yet. But I had this vision that yes, I'm going to do this. And one of the things that kept me going was having that vision that I'm going to hand this book to my mum, because my mum knows and knew more than anyone else the struggles I was going through at school, because it's my mum that the teachers would write to and say, he's underperforming in his literacy, you know, what's going on, so to speak. So for my mum, it was like a major deal for me to finally be grown and then come here and hand her this book and say, well, I wrote it. Despite all my literacy issues that I had when I was young, I did it. So that was a special moment for me. And I think anything you're aiming towards, hold on to that vision and it will come true. In my case, it came true, and it will come true for you as well. So. Okay, any more questions at all? Okay, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Speak to the Author. Glad to see you today. Can I suggest one thing? Can everybody come forward? Please don't be frightened. I'm not by. You are the what? We've got some more spaces, some more chairs at the front here. Okay, so welcome to Speak to the Author, and I'll just explain what it's all about and how, you know, I came up with the idea that we should have a Speak to the Author. You know, today we've got 4 authors who are going to be presenting to you. I'm one of the 4. And the thing is this, a lot of people write books. A lot of people have something important that they want to say, something powerful that they want to say. And they write a book, or they have a scrapbook and they write it. And maybe they've been doing this for years, and they finally come to the conclusion, I'm going to publish this. I'm going to go out and do this, I'm going to get it published. So they get it published. But it sits on somewhere like Amazon for 2 years, and nobody really sees it. What's missing? You need somewhere, you need a platform, you need something like Speak to the Author. where they can come up here, stand on this stage, belt out a good old talk, express themselves, share their journey, share their book, their work, and get people to learn about what what their message is, and get their books out there, get people buying their books, people reading their books. What's the point in having a book and it's not being used? You want your book to be maxed out. You want your book to be worked out, to be used, read by lots of people, changing their lives. I mean, for God's sakes, you've put time and effort in creating the thing. You've spent money, right? All of us authors here. So it needs to be shared. And this is the platform to do it. And hopefully there's many other platforms out there as well that will do the same thing. But I find as an author, over the years, it's been far and few. And I think we need more. So that's why we've got Speak to the Author. And this is for, even if some of you are like-minded authors as well, or you're planning to become authors,